Hey, welcome to drinknectar.com. I am Josh Wade, and today I don't want to talk to you necessarily about coffee or wine specifically, as we're become accustomed to seeing these videos on my site. I want to talk to you about social media and interaction with your customers in social media. So I want to talk to you about strategy in this video, and I also want to talk to you in some videos that are below this about some real-world tips and tricks that you can use to effectively engage people with social media. I was talking to someone yesterday in a business and mentioned that social media is the most effective way for you to extend your relationship with your customers and engage with your customers beyond your brick and mortar business or beyond the interaction that they're having with your product. So recently I spoke at a social media panel. Talked about the 5 real key things, and I'm going to quickly go over them. The first one is the need for a plan and a goal that you have. Your goal may be to just develop customer interaction, may be to focus on customer service. If you have a product that have a customer service focused interest, it may be on brand awareness, it may be on driving traffic to your store or your product. If that's your strategy or if that's your goal, then you develop a strategy around that. Whatever that goal was that I just talked about is going to drive how your voice is presented online, the things that you talk about, the things that you discuss. Once you've got that laid out, best thing to do is you're going to jump on Twitter and Facebook, and you're going to start to interact with the natives. There are people that are on there that are very good at using those tools. You'll find them really quickly. I'll show you in the videos below ways to find people and follow people, as well as to develop a fan base on your Facebook page. But follow these people and start to build relationships. It really is, social media is about relationships. More so now than ever, we live in a world where small town rules apply. The please and the thank you and the handshakes and the pats on the back and all of that. Nice people are making a difference, because if you're mean, you won't be able to succeed in social media. So the third thing I want to impart with you is to understand the mediums, understand the platforms that you're involved in. Facebook is a lot different than Twitter. Twitter is very real-time news and information that flows very, very quickly, and something that you say right now will probably be off of someone's radar 2 or 3 hours from now when they actually log into Twitter. Facebook is a very one-to-many conversation. You're having a conversation with your fans and followers. The pages can be a little bit more static because people do tend to come to your page on a little bit more regular basis. Twitter is more of a many-to-many relationship. If you have something relevant and important to say, then it can infinitely expand at a rate that is really overwhelming to a broad audience. The fourth thing I want to talk to you about is the content that you put out there. Content is king, and the biggest way to fail is to just be a constant salesperson out on Twitter and being self-centered and self-absorbed and self-focused. These mediums are very much conversational. It is social media. It's not marketing. Just constantly tweet or status update that you have 10% off this, come in the store today. As I guarantee if you do that, you will become an irrelevant piece of someone's feed, and eventually they'll unfriend you, unfan you, or unfollow you. All words that are new to this generation. So content is king, and make sure you're putting out the 2 most important pieces of content. To me personally, I see are relational content items, where someone is asking me a personal question, asking me an open-ended question about a product, about life, about a weekend, about interaction that I'm having with their store or their business, or it's informational. They're realizing that I'm into guitar, and I'm a runner, and I'm into wine, and I'm into coffee, and they see these things, and the information that they put out there piques my curiosity and piques my interest, and then I'm able to go and absorb that information, and it's either motivational, inspirational, or informative for me personally. So that content is really important. And then the last thing I want to leave you with is I want you, if you're jumping into social media, I want you to go right now to your website. Also pull out your business card. How are you getting people to know that you are on social media, that you're on Facebook and that you're on Twitter? You already have people coming into your store, or people that are interacting with your product or your website. If you don't have your Twitter, follow me on Twitter or Facebook fan badge on your website, then you're already missing out on an opportunity to bring in a circular connection with your website being a hub of information, and then these social media networks being places where people can interact with that information. So I really encourage you to do that. You can put on your business card, just your Twitter account, your Facebook account, your website address. Those basic pieces of information are as critical as your address and as your telephone number, because people are online, customers are online, and they want to find you online. So I want to encourage you guys to look at the videos below, around a 5-minute video on Facebook, a 5-minute video on Twitter, and provide you some specific tips on how to use these tools the most effectively.